1 furnace. And then for gold, 1 chest, 1 furnace. The same thing for iridium. The only thing I like about the town is the beach. Well, that's not very familiar at all. Let's give you this. For me, thank you. Oh, she really likes those. Although we get a bunch of stone. So, is anybody's birthday? It's not. Tax collection, mumble. Spring festivities, expenses, mumble. You found all the gold nuggets. The remarkable find that you 1 million, which has been transferred to your account. We just got $1 million for picking those up. How come we've never picked those up before? And we got an achievement. Holy crap, guys. We want to be responsible with this money. So, I want to buy more fields. I do want to go pick up our tractor from, there it is. Oh man, look at that thing. That looks awesome, doesn't it? Look how cool that looks. I said I wasn't going to buy another big one, but I mean, when you just inherited $1 million, you know, what else do you do? That way. This way we'll just come straight back and probably just drop it there. We could even do a third one and leave lanes in the middle, which is what I was talking about doing to begin with. What do we have? 177,000. Let's buy 20 cows. Now we may be busy messing with cows most of the time now, but 20 more cows would definitely be helpful. I want to get up to a very large amount of cows. I'm talking hundreds of cows. I want hundreds of cows. This is just getting weird now. I'm gonna sit down there. Probably not. I'm trying to get it to sit down, but it won't do it. What am I hitting? What am I hitting over here? I'm hitting nothing. Okay, so it's just hanging on the steel. So, do this. Alright. That is where it's going. One furnace. And then for gold, 1 chest, 1 furnace. The same thing for iridium. The only thing I like about the town is the beach. Well, that's not very familiar at all. Let's give you this. For me, thank you. Oh, she really likes those. Although we get a bunch of stone. So, is anybody's birthday? It's not. Tax collection, mumble. Spring festivities, expenses, mumble. You found all the gold nuggets. The remarkable find that you 1 million, which has been transferred to your account. We just got $1 million for picking those up. How come we've never picked those up before? And we got an achievement. Holy crap, guys. We want to be responsible with this money. So, I want to buy more fields. I do want to go pick up our tractor from, there it is. Oh man, look at that thing. That looks awesome, doesn't it? Look how cool that looks. I said I wasn't going to buy another big one, but I mean, when you just inherited $1 million, you know, what else do you do? That way. This way we'll just come straight back and probably just drop it there. We could even do a third one and leave lanes in the middle, which is what I was talking about doing to begin with. What do we have? 177,000. Let's buy 20 cows. Now we may be busy messing with cows most of the time now, but 20 more cows would definitely be helpful. I want to get up to a very large amount of cows. I'm talking hundreds of cows. I want hundreds of cows. And this is just getting weird now. I'm gonna sit down there. Probably not. I'm trying to get it to sit down, but it won't do it. What am I hitting? What am I hitting over here? I'm hitting nothing. Okay, so it's just hanging on the steel. So, do this. Alright. That is where it's going. one furnace. And then for gold, one chest, one furnace. The same thing for iridium. The only thing I like about the town is the beach. Well, that's not very friendly to you all. Let's give you this. For me, thank you. Oh, she really likes this. Oh, hello everyone.
So
Welcome back to Gold Rush the game. Let me just switch over here. There we are. Welcome back to Gold Rush the game. Today we're going to be running some dirt. Trying to get some more gold. We got $16,000 and our gold is ticking up constantly thanks to getting our workers back. If you haven't seen the last episode, go check it out. I do believe that was the two-parter. That was a... Oh no, that was the one before. That was the one before, sorry. That was the episode before. We are in a very precarious spot here in our dumper. Not sure why we're positioned that far over in the dump truck, but that was kind of strange. Are you sitting properly? You look to be sitting right in the chair. I don't understand why it pushed me so far over. It got kind of weird, but okay. Alright, well, let's get back down here to the dirt. And, this thing's still very sensitive on the controller for some reason. It wasn't like that the other day. Not real sure what's going on with it now, but either way, I guess that'll work. Let's see, back on up just slightly. There we go. Should be about right. Kill the engine so we can save fuel, of course. So my idea is once we get this dirt here cleaned up, should get the rest of that in one dump truck probably. We're gonna start moving this way, and we're gonna come over here. We're gonna dig out what we can, try to keep it fairly level right there, and we're gonna take the bulldozer, start pushing dirt around, and start digging us a path down to the center of this nice big claim here. That is the idea anyway. Now whether or not that works or it happens, oh, stuck in the back of the excavator there. Whether or not that actually happens, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But for now, let's get back to digging. Now, I don't really know if I want to go move to another claim after this one. And I know we just got here, but I'm just trying to keep the game interesting, you know? Because, I mean, it's pretty much the same thing throughout for now. They haven't really added any of the updates in yet, which I'm sure they will at some point. I don't really know when the next update is available. I'll take a look and see, but I have to wait and see when the next update is coming out for this game. I'm not in contact with any of the devs. I'm not special, so I don't get any of that. I'm not privy to any of the information that comes out for it. I just have to wait and see, or go to forums and do some research on it. So, and I haven't had time over the weekend to do any of that, so I don't have any extra information today, sadly. Although I am looking forward to Gold Rush 2. Apparently they are going to add multiplayer into it, and having multiplayer on this game would just be fantastic. You could move so much dirt if you had, I mean, even co-op, if you had 2 people playing, you could move so much dirt in this game. So much dirt. Adding another claim or 2 would be a good idea as well. I feel like there's enough equipment for now. Having a different wash plant would be fun to mess with as well, which is already in this game. They just haven't made it live yet, as far as I know. Now, one dump truck load. Looks like we're going to use probably one more dump truck load to get all this out of here. Looks like, anyway. Jump up in there. Start the engine. Man, that is... I got to go check the sensitivity on this controller. That's kind of fast. It's very fast, actually. So I'm on for a short time today. Today's going to be an hour stream. It's going to be a short one. I have lots of housework to get done. The honeydew list. And, well, I don't mind doing it. Gotta be done. And I am the one that gets to sit at home and play video games for a little while during the day. So, not really anything to be upset about, that is for sure. Try to get just a little bit in there. There we go. Made it to 100. Let's go turn the plant on. Let's see. Let's start the shaker. The trommel. Start. Start. There we go. And the duplex jig. And the conveyor belt. And we'll start the container in a minute, but we gotta start the water. There we go. Let's pull the water. Where are we at on our... Whoa, okay. Turn sensitivity down on a lot of stuff here. Our buckets are completely empty and our mats are 65% full. So I was trying to do the math on this and we should get... Let's turn on the belt. and should be pulling dirt. All right. Everything seems to be running. Shaker's running, trommel's running. I was trying to do the math on this, and so far we've got 4 buckets with 100% clean mats, with clean mats completely, nothing at 0% mats, and 0% buckets. We've gotten 4 buckets to 64% roughly of our mats, so we should end up with 8 buckets and full miner's moss, I think was what I came up with, and that's just about 3 dump truck loads per 100% of the buckets, or 90-ish%. I said that if we got over 90%, I was going to call that it. So let's go up here and check on our hopper and see how much pay dirt is left in it. Oh, I didn't make that, did I? I didn't. Oh, I did. Okay, well that was weird. No pay left in it. Let's get some more out of the dump truck here then. Get that raised up. There we go. A little dirt moving. Looks like we didn't miss too many buckets. About 10 maybe. I just don't want to waste fuel, you know. Fuel's very hard to come by. A full fuel trailer load only put this thing up to 51%, I think. So definitely don't want to waste it. As we are a long way out of town, we'll be running back and forth quite a bit. So this should put us pretty close to 75% on our buckets down there, maybe 70-ish%, but we should be pretty close to that. I wouldn't see why that would be much of a problem to get there. Looks like we're gonna be pretty close. It's completely empty, I think. Yeah, it is. So, and that was the last bucket. 64% is what we're gonna end up with. Alright, so let's go ahead and just kill our water. Nope, that was the start button. There we go. Just kill our water, and 2 more dump truck loads should be all we need. So we're going to stop those. We'll stop that, this, and that. Everything off. Everything appears to be off. Good deal. 2 more dump truck loads should be pretty close. I don't know if we're going to get 2 more out of our spot that we're in here, if we're going to have to move. Probably going to have to move once anyway. Just a short move, if I had to guess, down to the end there. And like I said, I was going to keep going with the dozer, but I feel like they changed the dozer mechanics. Now you have to do it in pieces. So if I want to do that right, I would have to level some of that off in a circle around, and then go down a layer, and then down a layer, and then down. Man, that sensitivity is just killing me right now. I may have to go to settings and fix that. That's driving me nuts. And I don't know what we're getting so hung up on here. What is the deal? That little bitty bump right there at the beginning is what did all that. That was crazy. Okay then. Let's see. Should be about right there. That should be good. Yeah, it's like we got hung up on this right here. This little bitty. I can walk up that. Strange. The effects of a early access game. You gotta love them. Alright, looks like it's about to get dark on us, of course, so let's get this dumper filled up and we'll head over and sleep for the night. That way we're not working in the darkness, because, well, it's going to get real dark for you guys here in just a second. Wait a minute, wait a minute. It's just the tinted windows. No big deal. Just the tinted windows that was causing all that. Okay. I thought it was actually starting to get real dark, which it is going to get dark pretty soon. But I think we got enough time to get this done anyway. There we go. Put that in there. Trying to keep it fairly level. That way we don't have just this big hole right here. It's kind of tricky because you got to keep the bucket coming back to you at an even plane, which means as it comes back, it's trying to dig deeper because of the arm, the way it is. Oh, gathered by workers, 7.472 ounces. Worker salary, $1,761. Processed sold, 114.66 yards, I guess that would be. Paid loan, 5,991. So we have $10,000 that we are definitely going to have to get back to the, we're definitely going to have to get back to smelt some gold before we run out of money again, because I don't want to have to sell ore, because you get more price for the bar. So you get more money for the bar of gold. But I think we may try to do that. I think we can get one more day for sure. I may try to do that off camera, just so I'm not riding around and loading scenes and all that kind of stuff. But if we have to, we have to. We may end up doing that today. May end up doing it today. I don't know yet. Should be just about right. There's our 100%. And it does look like we're going to get one more dump truck out of this too, doesn't it? Seems that way. Let's just leave this guy down here in the hole. There we go. Yeah, I think we can get one more dump truck load out of that. So that'd be pretty sweet if we could. So that's all that I could reach from there, except for the part that we're sitting on, of course. And I may get that. They just pull forward and scoop that on up. Because where we're going to be backing, we're going to be backing this way. So where we're sitting, our back wheels are sitting there, is going to have nothing to do with where we were at just now. So I wish these mirrors worked. I really do. I just spin around and back right into that thing. Tell you what we might be able to do. Try something here. I know where our dozer is sitting in relation to this thing. I'll pull up right there. Let's back straight up. See how close we are. Nope, that's the camera I want. Oh, that wasn't bad. That was pretty close. I feel like it could have been better, but it wasn't too bad. There we go. Emergency brake there. Get a little dirt dumped out, and then we'll go to bed for the night, so we're not working in the darkness. There we go. Got that done. Esterog, how's it going? How are you today? Hope everything is just fine with you. I'm just trying to mine a little gold, make a little money. That's not the bed. I want to go over here. Dawn, yes, yes. Here we go. Now we're back in the daylight. Should be one more dump truck load, and we should be ready to do a clean out of just full mats. Nothing big, not a big clean out, but 100% mats, and should be about 6 buckets, maybe 8, 7.5. Oh, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Nothing to complain about. As I was saying earlier, this is going to be a shorter stream. I'm normally trying to stream about 2 hours. This one's probably going to be about an hour long, and we're only 15 minutes in, so another 45 minutes. I got quite a honeydew list to get done today, too. Good morning, Mr. Pace. How's it going? Hope everything is well with you as well. Hope everything is well as well. Not morning where you live? Well, let's see. Afternoon? Probably afternoon if I had to guess. It's at least afternoon. It may be night. I don't know. It's 9 a.m. where Mr. Pace is, and it is exactly noon where I'm at. So, well, it's 10 minutes till. It's close enough. It's noon. I've already eaten lunch, so to me it's noon. I'm not real picky about the time, I guess. I don't get things done and don't really pay close attention to a watch most of the time. So, I try to, but is that all that? I think that's all of it. That's all I can get out of that spot there. Now let's try to make that semi-even coming across. So even if we didn't get a full bucket of dirt, I don't want to take and just dig a big hole right there. Let's clean up some of the edges, I guess. Sweden, 1848. 7 p.m. Yeah. I was thinking 8 p.m. for some reason. 7 p.m. Is that a full bucket? There's not even any dirt there. I got a full bucket out of that. Swedes, run away. Okay, so I'm just getting invisible dirt out of nowhere here, it looks like, which I'm not going to complain about, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and get this little spot right here and just kind of soak up some of the dirt. I guess it's doing. It's not really digging it. It's more just soaking it up in the bucket. But we will move that when we come back. We'll move down to that end. I think I did a fairly okay job of not... well, no, I did. I dug a big hole there. Exactly what I didn't want to do. But I did it anyway. Where's the break off? Very north Sweden and Alaska. I guess that would be about the same climate, wouldn't it? Mine is very drastically different. Where I live, it is it's close to summer for you guys here year round. There we go. Let's see if we can get that to 100% without doing anything crazy. Don't want to lose any pay dirt here. There we go. Now, let's cut the engine off to conserve fuel. And start up our -7. Yeah, that is pretty chilly. Conveyor belt, that's what I wanted. And duplex jig. There we go. Make sure all this is running. Conveyor's running, shaker, trommel. The duplex jig is jigging, it looks like, so that's good. We'll turn that on and we'll start our hopper up. That one. There we go, and it is pushing dirt. So, and I'm stuck on a cable there. Now we want to be careful and watch this so we don't run over 100% on our mats. That is for sure. Super warm today, 37. Yeah, man, you're normally in the negatives yourself, aren't you? I think it's what was it, like 45 this morning here? So by 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we're gonna be about 58. Something like that, 58 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that would be in Celsius. It's like we're gonna be close. Any left in it? 3%, so that's empty. We should have about 5 more buckets here coming through. I know the shaker's extremely loud. The dirt rolling through is extremely loud, but it's supposed to be. It's a gold mine. 1 more bucket probably. Should have been it. Yep, that was it. Let's see where we're at on our mats here. Oh, I just fell off. I just fell off. We may just go stop it and clean it out there because our buckets are at 100%. And our mats got to 97. So we're just going to do a clean out there. I think that's probably close enough. That is probably close enough. Let's go kill this water first so we're not just washing our gold away. We'll turn everything else off. Duplex jig, conveyor and container, and then everything else. That shaker is the loudest thing on the claim, I think. That thing's louder than the dozer. That is, oof. There we go. Trying to remember the keyboard control for changing camera view here. And I am taking the truck down here just because it's faster. I don't want to have to move 1 bucket at a time by hand when I could easily carry 2 5-gallon buckets. Well, maybe not a gold. I didn't think about that. Gold is fairly heavy. Is that going to be too high for me? I think that is going to be. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Let's turn sideways here. Maybe the better option. Do something like that. There we go. Now, 100% gold buckets are going up front. I guess I'll get this other one. There we go. They're in a good spot. The sensitivity is just nuts today. I feel like I had my sensitivity where I wanted it, and all of a sudden it's super fast for some reason. These here and our two miner's moss buckets. We'll go with the back by the tailgate back there. Yes, yes, the thing that shakes rocks and rattles stuff around is the loudest thing. For some reason, I'm not sure why. You wouldn't think it would be that loud. You know, it's just a bunch of steel shaking rocks around. Why is it that loud, man? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Drop all those there, and we'll just... Uh-oh. Did that thing do it? That thing did that thing again where it went underneath it, I think. We'll just drop these down here for now. Well, didn't have much of a throw on that one, did I? Uh-oh. Nope, there it is. Okay, good. I think that one... Yeah, that one dropped down here underneath, I think. It did. This gets real awkward because I'm afraid I'm going to lose one of those. We'll use this bucket right here in the front. Make sure we can't wash again. We cannot. Okay. So, use. I'm going to cheat and then we'll put it back from underneath as well. Alright, cool. Who needs kids? Yeah. Mine are already at school, luckily. That is the benefit, I guess, of getting up early and not having a whole lot to do during the wintertime, so. I do tend to be at home more during the winter. Yeah. Yeah, the first one happens. The second and third one, you know, you know what causes it at that point. Although I'm guessing you wouldn't trade them for anything in the world. No kids. Well, I mean, there is a benefit definitely to having and not having kids. It depends on, you know, personality, where you're at in your life, if you want them or not. I mean, there's a lot to it. If you don't want kids, then, you know, good for you that you don't have any. There's a lot of people that have kids that don't necessarily do the right thing when it comes to them, I guess. Not going to go too far into that conversation, though. I myself am 32. I'm about to be 33. Well, I say about. In a couple of months, I'll be 33 anyway. Let's see, I said I was going to put these back here. There we go. I am just old enough to realize that I should probably have a full-time job by now. That's my age. That'd be right, 17? Thought the oldest was a little bit younger than that. July, okay. That makes sense then. Yeah, I was thinking she was a little younger, but well, this is probably going to be a pretty good cleanup here, if I had to guess. Let's see. Let's put these here. Oh, just knock stuff over on my desk as well. Give me a second. Had to clear my throat there. That was weird. Probably need a drink. Always eat lunch, either right before I start streaming or right after. Today, I ate right before I started streaming, so I think I got a dry mouth. Probably should have grabbed something to drink as well. That's okay, though. I think I'll survive. Do the curtain there. You could be my father. My friend's got a kid at 14. I know people that has had that happen. Kids are a blessing, but I feel like responsibility comes at a certain age, and some people are, no matter what age that may be, some people are more equipped, some are not. So. I've actually got a nephew that is 16 and has a 1-year-old, so he was pretty much in the same situation. And believe me, responsibility is not his strong suit, so kid's gonna have a tough life for sure. All right, well, we got all our buckets in here. We have 6 buckets from the duplex jig and 2 buckets from our mats. I would, if we had more cash on hand, I would probably go ahead and just mine some more and maybe get this shelf full. So what does this hold? 6 across? I think it's 6. So get 12 mat cleanouts and then just pile all these up somewhere from the duplex jig as well. But we need more cash on hand, so we're gonna go ahead and start this deal up. Oh, I probably need to run some stuff through this, don't I? I wonder if I take these mats right here and I run it through this, is it gonna hurt my gold amount? I hope not. Doesn't look like we're getting a whole lot of magnetite out of it though. I think this may do damage to the gold. Yeah, it looks like we're not going to get quite the gold we should have gotten out of this. That may have been a bad idea. May have been a bad idea. We're going to let that go for a minute, and we're going to go ahead and turn that on, even though it was off. Let's dump some of these. Actually, you know what? I want to try one of those out here too. That's gonna be about it. Looks like. Looks like there's still something going on with this guy, so we'll just leave that alone. I think we just lost a ton of gold here. Actually, you know what? I do want to try this. All right, go take your kid, man. Pace will sit here and talk, and in 3 minutes go, oh, I was supposed to take my kid 5 minutes ago. Were you taking it to the bus stop? Is that right? Is that what he said? Taking kids to the bus stop? I can't remember now. This is too long of a conversation ago. Okay, so the ones out of the duplex jig, it looks like we do need to dump in here. The ones out of the mats, we do not need to dump in here, apparently. Because we lose gold if we do that. But we do get a bit of magnetite out of that. So not bad. Looks like 94% is where it's going to stop. We'll just go ahead and do this in case it gets any more in there. And let's see what we get out of this. 15.9 is where we started. If it gets an ounce and a half, I'll be happy. Already over 2 ounces with it. I live in Mississippi. So I live in the southern U.S. with all the hillbillies and rednecks and whatever else you want to call us. It's not really that backwards. It's not as bad as people make it out to be. We still have, you know, restaurants, shoes, and most of us wear clothes out when we go out somewhere. It's a pretty nice place, some friendly people. Lots of friendly people, actually. Is this one going to be about the same? This is going to be about 94%. Because that got a good amount of gold. It was, what did I say it was? 16.9? 15.9. So we got 4.5 ounces out of that last bucket. That's not bad out of a duplex jig. Is it gonna stop there? I'm afraid to pick it up because if it... Okay, finally finished separating it. Good deal. Let's see what we get out of this one. 20.7. 20.7. It's a good starting point, I guess. Throw that up there. You know what's funny? On the side of these buckets, it says "Do not run with bucket." Or, yeah. See if I can crouch down here. No, there's no real good. Either way, it says "Do not run with bucket." Really funny. Wave table has finished. 25.4. So yeah, again, about 5.5 ounces out of that one. That was pretty good there. Getting some good gold. So I'm gonna bring all these buckets outside, I think. We can just do run all these through the duplex jig. I want to save my miner's moss buckets for last there. I want to do all the ones out of the duplex jig first, because the ones out of the miner's moss are going to get more gold, I do believe. 83%. She's probably going to be done here in just a second. The river, yeah. The river we have. It's true. Jackson is the state capital. That is correct. There was a big thing this weekend. Mississippi is 200 years old. It's the bicentennial for Mississippi this year. So Jackson had a big bicentennial event. And they also opened up a. Let me see if I can get this right. I don't want to offend anybody. Definitely don't. I don't go out of my way to offend people, but I don't go out of my way to sugarcoat stuff most of the time either. It was a civil rights museum that they opened up in Jackson, Mississippi this weekend, which is really cool because, as you know, the South in the United States does not have the best record of treating people correctly. Although these days, it's a lot different. It is a lot different than you see on the news, that is for sure. This place is nothing like most of the people think it is. Lots of friendly folks here. But yeah, they opened up a civil rights museum down in Jackson this weekend, which I thought was really cool. It was really good to have. I mean, you know, show the history and show why it needs to change, or why it needed to change, and how far we've come since. So I thought that was a pretty interesting fact. But yeah, bicentennial celebration as well. Making plenty of gold, that's for sure. I was worried about making enough gold, but I think. Oh, that's funny. I don't care because I'm Swedish. I mean, I really don't care either. But as far as just being a basic polite person, you know, just being a genuinely good person. I try to be that. I don't go out of my way to offend people, but if it offends somebody, I don't, you know, go out of my way to apologize either, because I don't really care about your feelings. So, I mean, it'd be nice if the whole world cared about everybody else's feelings, but then nothing would get done. So, like I said, I don't go out of my way to be rude, and I don't go out of my way to be overly super polite to everybody else either. So, I'm just me. I really don't care. So we started this clean out with 15.9 ounces. So call it 16 ounces of gold. We've got 16 ounces already, and we still have our two main buckets. Those buckets right there. And they're probably, one of them is going to not be as good now because I washed half of it out, I think. But those two buckets are going to be probably 16 or 17 ounces by itself. Be yourself. That is true. That's a good rule to have, though. Don't hurt people without reason. That's what I was trying to say. I guess that's kind of my thing. Is I don't go out of my way to pick on people that are less fortunate or look different or any of that, because that's uncalled for, you know. But if somebody is attacking me, I'm gonna go out of my way to make sure I defend myself. I'll say that. But yeah, people that are, if you're picking on somebody or bullying somebody just to be bullying them, that's a little different. Oh, a little autosave action going on. I'm glad it did that. I forget to save a lot in this game, and I've had to, in several videos, go redo some of the stuff. The wave table has finished. Alright, so we got one more bucket here coming up, I think, and I think that's probably going to be about it. Yeah, this thing is, I think the magnetite separator is broken. As it's only showing that when I hit the off button. So definitely need to look into the forums and let them know that. Alright, let's get this bucket back in here too. How many do we have in here? 4. Oh, that's not, come here. Not supposed to be up there. 5. So this bucket over here does go with us. Make sure we take this. We got 34% of magnetite now. At some point in the future, not anytime soon, I am going to go buy another magnetite trailer. Because it looks like we're going to need it, so. Stay strong, Keaton. Did I miss something? Pace, where'd that hashtag come from? Oh, dude, the KKK and stuff is all media. It's all media. Now, I'm not saying they don't exist. They do. There are still racist individuals, right? But as far as a systemic or a group racist mentality here, it's not true. It's just simply not true. I mean, it's a beautiful state. Almost dropped my controller. As you can see, the little X popped up there. It's a beautiful state. Oh, already dumped it. Okay. 69, 70. Yeah, it's climbing pretty good. As far as the people in the state are concerned, it's a beautiful place. Lots of great people, no matter what color or whatever. I mean, that has nothing to do with any of it. That bucket's not empty yet. 81. Let's see what we get out of this one. This one should be real good. Okay, so noted, don't put the one from the mats through the duplex jig. I mean, through the magnetite separator. It's a bad idea. But yeah, it's a great place. It really is. It really is. Oh, yeah, that's true. You keep getting timed out. Why are you getting timed out? Stop saying stupid stuff. You won't get timed out, Pace. I need to make you a moderator in here anyway. 118 ounces. So that was 102 ounce cleanup, by the way, just in case anybody was wondering. If you're keeping up with the game, 102 ounce cleanup, which is probably my biggest one yet, and that was out of one mat cleanup. You both keep getting timed out? How is that possible? Huh. Am I missing something? Do I have ghost mods or what's going on? Oh, that's why. Okay. Honestly, I hear it's a pretty nice place. I don't think I've heard anything really bad about Sweden. I mean, other than, you know, the whole healthcare thing, like you guys have socialized healthcare there, right? Like group healthcare or whatever. Yeah, other than that being bad, which I mean, again, that's mostly media, so I don't know. Never been there. I would love to visit though. Love to come to Sweden. Let's just turn him off and leave him here, I guess. No need to move him. I see you can buy knives. High taxes. That's the one. That's the one I was thinking about that I forgot. Yeah, high taxes. Well, according to the recent tax bill passed here, ours are supposed to be going down, but I don't know. That's a touchy subject, I think. A machete is a knife. In my view, it is. Yeah. You can go down to the local Walmart and buy one here. Want it? Swords? Nah, a sword's a bit much, Pace. A sword may be a little bit bigger than a knife. Although I would like to have a junglist. SE junglist. That'd be pretty good. All right, pull up just a smidge there. But yeah, I would like to visit Sweden, honestly. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I think it'd be a pretty place to visit. I don't know much about it. I am just some, you know, good old boy, as people might say. That's not what I wanted to do at all. I hit the wrong button. Go back and get in this thing. 33% tax isn't bad. Oh, to buy knives you have to have from verified places? Yeah, I mean here you can go down to the local, I mean in convenience stores and like gas stations you can buy pocket knives. I mean they're very common here. Very common. Like I said, even the local gas station, when you stop to get fuel for your car, you can buy a knife. Probably driving funny. I'm trying to catch up on chat here. Let's see. This should be pretty close. Right about there. Let's see. That close I get? Oh yeah, that'll work. That's just fine there. I think I may pull up and get the rest of that off the side first though. Do that. I about reach it all. You know what I find strange is the fact that I've never really considered my ability to buy a knife in a gas station special, you know, and I think that's the difference in living in different countries and different places, is that I mean down here in the South, everywhere, any convenience store, gas station, anything that is a shop that sells stuff, you can just about buy at least a pocket knife, if nothing else. I don't know, Pace. I will look into the settings. I'm using just the global, like I didn't set up any chat settings at all. So I mean it's just whatever the global, you know, the basic timeout stuff's supposed to be anyway, but I mean YouTube's kind of screwy, so yeah, and I'm glad you brought that up because I've never really, you know, I mean, growing up in different countries from other people, I mean, you know, you don't, it's good to find out what is different, what you can do versus what they can't, or what you can do versus what you can't do versus what they can, you know, whatever, either way, you know what I'm saying. But I mean, I think that's kind of cool though, that, not that you, of course, you know, you can't even own a knife. I mean, I've got 2 in my backpack. I got 3 sitting on the desk right here next to me. I'm not much of a gun owner. I would like to own more, but my girlfriend is against them completely. So we have our debates about that. But I would love to own a couple of guns for sure. Not a subject to what others have done. That's true. That's true. You're not subject to what others have done. So I mean, what's the difference? Well, I mean, that goes with the whole one bad apple, the whole deal, though, Pace. You know that. There we go. Try not to waste any of that. And we should be ready to run some more pay dirt, I feel like. You know what we need to do? We need to go into town, and I want to do that before we run out of time here. We got about 20 minutes left, so let's do that. I think I'm gonna run into town and get some more fuel for this truck here. Do need the fuel trailer. Where did I put it? There it is. It's over there in the corner, I think. So this is probably going to look real weird because driving through this map, everything loading and unloading and all that kind of stuff, it's going to get really, really strange of me driving. But I need to go sell some of this gold before... Oh, that's not at all the direction I was trying to go there. I need to go sell some of this gold before we pay our next payment to the loan that we took out. So we're gonna drive into town. Okay. Not real sure. I guess that'll work then? How does that work? There we go. What about a hunting rifle in Sweden? You have to get a police background check and never broken any law that has to do with violence, etc. I think it goes course for 6 months. Same here, yeah, pretty much. You don't have to do a 6-month course, but you do have to take you have to take some you get your hunter's license or whatever. I know in Mississippi you do anyways. I think that varies state to state on the whole hunting license thing. You actually have to take a class here. Yeah, you can't be a felon, can't have mental disabilities. You do have to go through a background check regardless of what the media tells you over there about the U.S. You do have to do background checks here. For every gun, or is it rifles and pistols, Pace? I can't remember. I know I owned a shotgun at one time, but I don't remember firearms training. Yeah. The broken lines there, it's really weird. Oh, nope, nope. Always try to turn right there and go down that hill. It's never good. It's never good. It's very hard to get a legal gun. Yes. I think that is the biggest point. It's very hard to get a legal gun here in the U.S. and a lot of people don't realize it. A lot of the problem is like you said, the media trying to push things. Yeah, I guess that's true. There's a lot of places where you can probably get illegal guns here. I mean, I don't know if they're stolen or whatever, or brought in from other states or countries or whatever else, but I do know that we have a lot of weapons in this country. I know that. I do know that every house around me has a lot of weapons in it, I'm sure. Everybody likes their firearms, and everybody seems to mind their own business for the most part. That's about right. I mean, a good handgun here, about 400. Oh boy, I think I just went the wrong way. Well, let's see if we can get out of here. That's not good to be backing a fuel trailer into stuff like that. What happened here? I've never even been down here. This is not a very good place to be. No parking anytime. Well, no kidding. There's a truck turned over. Is that a helicopter? There's a crashed helicopter. I've never been down here. I missed my turn somehow. There's all kinds of bad stuff going on down here. Out of this place. That's true. I mean, it is true. You have to go through a background checks and all that other stuff. Like, you got to do all the stuff to get a weapon. It's probably no different than our people in this legal citizens in this country fighting for no border and stuff. And it's like, come on now, why would we not have a border? You're not a country without a border, right? That's what I'm afraid of in the U.S. That's what we're getting to, honestly, is taking in people left and right, and hundreds of thousands of people at a time, and then run it. We'll have space for them, of course, because we've got a lot of space. But we're already in debt as a nation. We don't need the extra debt. Let's do a little loading here while we're waiting and talking. There we go. Back up and running. But yeah, that's what I'm afraid of, is we're going to get to the point where we don't have the funds to take care of people that come in. And you can say that these people take care of themselves all you want to, but they do not. A lot of them do. But a lot of the illegal immigration, we need to stop here. I forgot I need to sell some gold. Big 119 ounces. Get that out of here. Found Joe Dirt's car, by the way. Right there. Right. And more people should really understand that, and they don't. It's very, very, very sad. 119.4, we're going to lose 10 ounces of gold, and it's going to cost us $1,100. Melt the gold. Well, this is supposed to say 108 ounces, but it says 18.6 ounces with a big space in between the one. But we're just gonna set that right on the back of the fuel trailer there, and maybe it'll ride with us. Right? How come people don't realize this? It's called illegal immigration. It's illegal. Oh man, I cannot fathom me trying to get on a plane and fly over to Europe somewhere and try to get into the country illegally, and after I do, stay there. Right? I just can't. I don't know. Then try going to Canada illegally and stay in there. Which, I mean, I don't know these days, but how big is a gold bar? 108.64 ounces. We're going to get $133,955. Not bad. Not bad. Sell it. Perfect. That was a good clean out. Man, this place is, this claim, buying this new claim was definitely a good thing. Right. The words do speak for itself. Oh! I always hit something coming into here. If we can just ease around this way. Hey Pace, is this what Haines really looks like? I just realized that I'm in Alaska right now. This is about the size of Haines, Alaska here. Oh no, let's cancel that. Take this down here. There we go. Oh yeah, well, I'm sure Canada was a great place until, you know, you start censoring speech that doesn't really affect anybody. It's due to somebody's feelings. That I have a problem with. But I mean, either way. I'm happy. I'm happy here without people. Oh, whoa, whoa! What are you doing, truck? Holy moly! I'm happy here without people constantly telling me what I can and can't say to somebody. For now, I know that's going to change. It is coming. I can see it. But for now, I'm happy with being able to still express an opinion without being thrown off a cliff for it, so to speak. Although YouTube's not happy about it when people do that, you know. Oh, you think your spelling's bad? It's a good thing this isn't a typing stream or a writing stream. Am I stuck? I am stuck. Let's put on the diff lock here and see if that... Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, my video card is not happy right now. It's having a fit. I think the fan's trying to go out on it. Definitely sounds that way. Oh, come on now. That was a much quicker town than I thought. I feel like it's further to town sometimes than it is other times, which is kind of strange because it's the same place. I know it doesn't move, but come on now, up the hill. Do a little loading. Gotta load everything back in. I feel like after you drive around the map once, just driving to town and kind of load everything, the game runs a little smoother. I did start running the FPS counter. Just because. Whoa, bumpy hills. I wanted to see what the in-game FPS counter was actually doing. They added that in-game, so. That's pretty much the same way here, Aster. It's pretty close to that. If you watch the media, you've seen our president and what people call him now because of, you know, his policy on it. But it's sad that people just jump to conclusions without really doing any looking into the effects of what it does to the country itself. Alright, we should have just enough time to get back up here and fuel up our, I don't know if it's gonna fill this thing up. Whoa, easy. There was a time when you catch your truck on a set of rocks like that and it would just blow your truck up. And then you would be left without a save game because it would just blow everything up. You would lag out. Let's see. This way. There we go. About right. There. That looks good. Oh yeah. Yeah, very much so. Very much so. And you're right, I think that's all of them. I think that's all leaders of the world. Between the difference in racist and realism. That is very true. I don't think anybody knows the difference between the two. Well, I say anybody. I mean, certain people don't know the difference. Yeah, I feel like he could stay off of Twitter and it wouldn't affect my life. Like, if he was not on Twitter, it wouldn't bother me a bit. This thing's actually gonna get 100% full off of... Oh, I know what it was. Last time we filled up the excavator and put some in the... There we go. I have 100% fuel in this thing now. Let's go fill up the... Let's check on the dump truck and see what kind of fuel level it's got going on here, if I can get up this hill. And I really hate to run over that hose pipe. I wish we could build a culvert, whatever it is. Build one of them things that you put the pipe through so that you don't have to run over it. Yeah, very much so. Very much so. He is dangerous to everybody. Is it on this side? Is that it right there? Nope, not that one. This one? Nope, that one. Close this. There we go. I don't know if this is gonna reach, but I'm about to try. There's a step there. I can see it. It just won't let me up on it. Okay then, let's go this way. No? Still not having it, huh? There we go. Let's just do that on the way by there. This is really awkward. Trying to get up here. Wait a minute, can I just climb up this? Man, if I'd have known that. Did it put the gas cap back on for us? It did. 35% left in there. 108 ounces of gold cleanup. Man, that was good. I think next time I should put on the emergency brake. There we go. Did I put on the brake that time? I did. Now is that thing right there? There we go. Might as well go ahead and just use the rest of that. We'll have to make one more trip into town to fill the excavator up next time, I do believe. I think it's pretty empty. $7% left. We're going to put the rest of this in the excavator. And I completely agree that there have been other U.S. leaders in the past that have made false promises, and at least Trump now is holding on to some sort of semblance of real world aspects of the way things are and what needs to happen. Wait, why are they banned? How do I not know this? How do I not know that? Oh man, video card fan is just going nuts down here right now. You could probably hear the background. Maybe not. I don't know. It was pretty loud for a minute though. That's close enough. Alright, let's refuel this little guy here. This the refuel? Okay. Getting really awkward. Just stand right there, please. No. Right there. Okay, why are you pushing me off constantly here? Can I not stand on the tracks? So strange. I can stand on this piece. Can't stand on the track though. Message is held for review. Hang on a second. Bad sportsmanship? Oh, okay. Oh, well, I mean, that's... I would say that's crazy, but it's pretty common, honestly, I would think. I think there's a lot of people that do it and get away with it, but maybe not. Maybe I'm just naive in that way. Top people in the drug. Oh, okay. Hey, we did get just about a full tank out of that. That's good. Anything left in here? No, it's completely empty, but we filled everything up and we still got gas cans too. Big conspiracy. Oh, okay. I was wondering, man. I didn't know. I guess I missed that whole deal on the last Olympic setting. So. Whoa, truck. Hang on, buddy. There we go. We're good. A little further. I need to quit going so fast in this thing. I act like the ground texture doesn't matter. You can just pull it straight, and no matter what you hit, you're gonna do just fine. I do wish the like not everybody drives a manual transmission like this where it's all or nothing. Some people actually know how to drive these things. I wish that when you were backing up, it didn't start at 0 and then go to 40 all of a sudden. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, more than just the standard. Somebody got caught with some steroids. You know what? I think I'm gonna run this 173% right here, and then I think I'm gonna call it a stream. Conveyor belt, duplex jig, get it jigging. Turn some water on. Jig is jigging. I can barely see it down there. Turn that on, and we'll start the hopper up. And there we go. Let's see what kind of percentage we get out of this real quick before we have to take off. I'm just about out of time for the day. Got about 5 minutes left. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I was wondering. Yeah, I didn't know who Keaton was either. That's the reason I was wondering what the hashtag Keaton thing was. So what is this now? Oh, fell off. Looks like this is just about ready. Empty the rest of the dump truck, or the dumper. Be able to just pile that right in there, I think. Yep, there we go. Good deal. We'll just leave this setting for next time, which may very well be tomorrow, about the same time, if I had to guess. Could be tomorrow. Keaton Jones, okay. I'll have to look that up too. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I saw Dana White's tweet about that. I was wondering, I was like, I don't know who this person is. We'll turn off the hopper. Should be 1 or 2 more buckets. Yep, just 1 more, that was it. That's not bad. We got 62% of our buckets and 21% of our mats, roughly. Out of just 2 dump truck loads. That's pretty good. That's pretty good indeed. Turn all that off there. It's still running. Problem? Oh, this thing's still running. Why is this thing still running? Duplex jig was still running, that's why. Okay then. Alright, so not too bad. 108 ounce cleanup. It was 119 ounces. Having to pay to get it smelted and stuff was fairly expensive. We did get back up to just over 20% in our mats and 62% of our buckets with 2 dump truck loads. That's not bad at all. Kids can be mean, and bullies are the worst. Yeah, mine, we took her out of daycare because she was getting picked on, and I tried to remind her daily that you cannot control what other people do, you can only control how you handle it. And I think that's helped her a lot. She's become much more positive, and I just try to get her to focus on positive things every single day instead of all the negatives. And that seems to be, I mean, not that I'm making some big impact or anything, but that seems to be helping her out. So try to go that route. Alright guys, well, I think we had a pretty good episode, some good conversation and chat for sure. Excuse me. I am going to have to call that a stream though. I got a few other things to do, and a few honeydew list items to take care of as well. I got some videos to edit for uploading tomorrow or this afternoon, whichever I get time to upload. But I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you hanging out. Esther, I'm glad you stopped by. Small deeds can do great things, and I think that is that's probably one of the best lines I've heard in a long time, man. That is a good quote, and I will use it for sure. Small deeds can do great things. Makes me feel better just thinking about it. Oh, I am. I try to anyway. It's her mother. And I hope she doesn't watch my YouTube channel. Pretty sure she doesn't. See you, Esther. See you, Pace. Yeah, man, we'll play some Rocket League here in a bit. I got, like I said, I got some honeydew things I got to take care of. Give me about an hour. I'll be back. So, thanks for stopping by, Esther, and appreciate all the good conversation and the good insight and all that kind of stuff. And I appreciate you watching. I'll see you guys later. We had a plan, and we don't know if it's going to work right or not, but we're about to try. So we're about to get us some iron golems here. Oh God. What hurt him? It's a wall. So we got us 3 iron golems. Now we're going to throw down some...
Hold on. Let me push him over there. Can I push him?
8 minutes,
yeah,
8
okay,
minutes. So we have 8 minutes of that and 8 minutes of that. Block. Oh no, you shot the iron golem! Oh God! He's blow up already. There we go. Get him! Get him! Get him! Yeah! Get you some. Yes!
I'm hanging out back there.
Come get in this. I'm getting destroyed here. I gotta drink milk. Oh God! I'm gonna die. I'm trying. Come on. Come on. Yes! Milk, come to me. Oh my god, we did it. And cheating almost did not work at all.